Julius Straws says, Xisuma, did you know at one point in his life a mango was doing 1,000 push-ups a day? I did not know, but that's pretty cool. I'd say 1,000 isn't quite as crazy as it sounds. I remember I used to do a couple hundred push-ups a day, and when I was big into doing push-ups, before I learned a lot about fitness and how to really properly train and warm up. So essentially saying I maybe could have done better with the time I was putting in. I could do like 50 press-ups at once, and I'd probably do that about maybe 3 to 5 times a day. One of the things I really want to achieve with my fitness at some point is to get into a pattern of doing like several hundred push-ups and pull-ups a day. Although that would really just go all chest, and chest is like the easiest thing for me to work out basically. I don't even have to try. I just touch a barbell and my chest pops out. It's just what happens. But yeah, like I really like to get to a point where I can do that again. You know, just got to manage time and stuff really for goals like that. Because obviously it takes time to push, but you know, it's not just one day. You've got to practice for months and months and months to get to a fitness level like that. Anyway, I was really curious, like hearing that Il Mango was into weightlifting and stuff, because those fitness type things often tend to get associated with, I don't know, being a sports guy, being a jock or whatever. And I don't think it should be like exclusive to any type of person. Anyone should be able to take an interest in anything, really, right? So it's really cool to see someone else like, you know, in Minecraft, probably not the sort of person you'd first think would be into that kind of stuff, being into it. G Floriagen says, I can do 10 push-ups. Awesome. Awesome. I mean, I would encourage anyone to exercise and do more, so I'd say, hey, you can do 10, aim for 20 tomorrow. Crazy how the guys who seem to spend the most time on their PCs are actually into fitness, says Butter. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, although I enjoy PCs and I'm obviously at one a lot, like, I'd make sure I have the time to not be at the PC as well. Because man, I couldn't sit here all day. I get fidgety after about an hour or two of not moving around. You know, like I need to be out there moving my body, and yeah. So even though I have a job that means I've got to be at the computer a lot, I break it up all day long. You know, if I'm here for an hour, then I'm somewhere else doing something for a bit, and then I'm back, and I keep it moving. Used to not be into fitness, but then X and Army have pushed me to do it. 10 out of 10. Would fitness again. Hey, exoskeleton, man. It's 10 out of 10. Now you're going to do it all the time, right? There's this quote I love. What is it? Fitness is rented and the rent is due every single day. Couldn't agree with that more. You got to earn it every day. Got to keep going after it. How can you get into fitness, says Loenza? You just got to start moving around to begin with, right? Sounds a bit silly, sounds a bit simple, but it's true. You know, some of the best exercise is just keeping yourself moving. Like today, I woke up and I went for a run in the morning. I'm now doing a little thing where I only run for 20 minutes, and I do it on the treadmill. And I calculated what my average speed was from when I ran my longest ever length, which was 12.5 kilometers. And I realized that I was running at 7.7 miles per hour. So now what I want to do is focus on getting that speed up. So today I did 20 minutes at 8.5 miles an hour and then ended it with a 1 minute sprint. And next time I'm on there, I'm going to do 8.6 for 20 minutes. Time after that, 8.6 with a sprint, and then maybe on to 8.7. I'm aiming for 8.8. Where were we going with this anyway? Like, how do you get into it? So on a day like today, I only had a run, and normally I would have done a couple of workouts and some walks as well, but that's what I ended up doing all day, right? I walked. And when we walk, I offer to carry the bag. So I offer to push the buggy. I offer to carry that for you, help you with this. It's nice to be nice to people. It also helps when you know that you're exerting yourself a little bit more and that you will get reward for that, right? Like you will be keeping your body fit and active. So just offer to do things like that to be helpful to other people, because that's a good thing, but it gets you moving about a little bit more and taking advantages of all the moments to move about. Maybe all of a sudden you're at a shopping centre, everyone's sitting down, and you could sit down as well. You've got nothing else to do. You could also take the opportunity to just go for a walk around the shopping centre. That's a general good way to get into fitness in the very beginning when it can seem overly daunting. Keep it simple. Go for a walk regularly. Start your day with a walk. Just keep yourself moving. Get yourself doing something. I started my fitness routine with Pokemon Go 2, says Ravienne. Awesome. I started to work out again after a long stop, and I was way too fast to add weight. Yeah, after you've had a break, yeah, scale it back. Don't let your ego get in the way. Just start simple. You know, don't be thinking you want to lift heavy again straight away. Just take it easy on your body, and you find your way into it naturally. Hi, I'm 14. I walk 20 kilometers a day with Pokemon Go. I'm really better at running now. That's excellent, man. Keep that up. Even though you're young, I always say learn to stretch before you go out. I mean, if you're running, like walking, you pretty much don't need to stretch too much for. Maybe touch your toes, stretch your calves and your hamstrings a little bit. But learning to do dynamic. Some of you are just sick of hearing me say this, but for anyone who's new, dynamic stretching before you go out and static stretching when you come back. Those are the ways around to do it. It's great hearing stuff like this from people you watch on a regular basis, says Eternal Shroud. Yeah, interesting. I actually really enjoy hearing the podcasts and the stuff that I tune in talk about topics like this as well. I just feel like I'm constantly refining my interest in it, and occasionally you pick up new little things that you want to learn as well.